It's another edition of Inspirations with Carmina. Today, we're talking to Amber Shaw, coming to us out of Houston, Texas. So, we're dealing with COVID-19. You're stuck in the house. She's going to give you some good tips for those up-and-coming artists to keep it going. We got it for you. It's Inspirations with Carmina. Yes, it is another edition of Inspirations with Carmina, and I got a guest. Somebody absolutely amazing is here with me, y'all. Represent for Houston, Texas, Evangelist. Okay, she didn't hang up. Whew. Prophetess. Okay, she didn't hang up. Whew. Woman of God. No, stay with me. Don't go away. Amber Shaw is here. Hey, honey, how are you?
I'm awesome. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Of course, I'm on lockdown, but it's for a good reason. We know why. Everybody's trying to avoid the coronavirus.
Yeah, you and half of the world, or maybe the whole world, but I got
it. You're not doing it?
Listen, I am an essential personnel in media communication.
Yeah. Yep. And we appreciate God for you. Hallelujah. But I want you to talk to me for a moment, though. Tell me about the temperature in Houston. Are people are they really adhering to it? Are they taking it serious? Because you are having to get out and really still be able to produce every day. Are they trying to figure it out? Are they running scared? What have you seen?
You know what? I think it's a little bit of both. I think there are a good number of people that are, fearful, of course. And then there are some, it's like, well, listen, bring it on. I can get this anywhere. But they're taking the precautions. We were enacted with a stay in place, work stay yesterday. So nobody's really going anywhere, supposedly. Mm-hmm. I got out this morning to do the morning show. But other than that, again, I think now because it has become worldwide, it's a global, real global issue now.
Yes.
People are, trying to stockpile foods and different toiletries and things like that, just in case. So we are not on complete lockdown here in Houston. But we have had some things taken away from us. So
yeah, and it's for our safety, and that's the thing. Because I saw some people getting all upset. Well, they can't tell me when I can move around. It's for safety. They're really trying to contain this thing, and I want to encourage everybody to really be in prayer for our law officers because this took over by storm. So we don't know that they had the manpower or were even prepared for something like this. So let us put our patience hats on and not be difficult. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying we can't be being difficult and challenging. Just go ahead, respect the guidelines, stay at home if you can. Some people have to work. You have to work. We get it. But just going and visiting and hanging out, let's go ahead and cut that off. Let's follow the guidelines because we're under the stay-at-home order. And it seems like a lot, but really and truly, if you use your time wisely, it can really be productive and profitable for you. And so I want to talk a little bit about that. We're going to get into some music, but when we come back, I wanted you to jump on with me because I know you have a lot of work that you do with independent artists. Yes, and so this could be a key time for them. They could be rebuilding their brand online, rebuilding their social media, vetting songs, getting prepared for a launch, putting together a launch strategy. I mean, there's a lot that can be happening. And so I want you to be my voice of wisdom for them and just kind of let them know some things they can be doing instead at home. Can't go nowhere. Don't do that, saints. Come on, use this time wisely. So we're going to get into a little music. We're going to come back and talk more, y'all. Amber Shaw is joining me. She's going to tell you how you can check her out too. Please let them know how they can listen to you in the mornings.
Definitely, guys. You can check me out Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. New Day with Amber Shaw, 1230 The Source in Houston, Texas. You can stream the live audio on our website, www.1230kcoh.com. You can even follow me on Facebook, Amber Shaw. And listen, every now and again, I do a Facebook Live. I'd love for you to join me in the mornings.
Every now and again, she's a regular saint. She's a regular. We're gonna take a break, get into a little music. We'll be back. Got some good stuff for you. It's Inspirations with Carmina. Okay. All right. So yes, you're tuned in. It's Inspirations with Carmina. Of course, I told you Miss Amber Shaw is joining me out of Houston, Texas, right there on KCOH. And much love out to that entire team. They do some amazing things there, impacting the Houston community. But I wanted you to talk because we got some independent artists. They're at home right now. And they're like, oh, I can't do this, or maybe suffering from a little cabin fever. But if they turn that around and use it as a positive, they can really make some great strides in their career while all of this is happening. So from your perspective, from your professional experience, kind of share some of the things they could be getting in place.
So I think first and foremost, for those that already have projects out, I think that if you haven't really self-promoted yourself in a while, listen, this is a good time to do that. If you already have a graphics or multiple graphics, start circulating those on social media. That's your Twitter, your Facebook, Instagram. There are more. So whatever platforms you have, definitely start to circulate them. If you already have a team in place, hey, tell that team that is currently on lockdown to, hey, can you help me out? Especially for those that have groups, or there are 6 or 7 of them, make certain that everyone is on board. They know what the plan is. They know what you want to accomplish. Mm-hmm. So once everybody's on board, so I think that's the first thing, to self-promote, continue to self-promote. Mm-hmm. If you don't have flyer, digital imaging and things like that, you might want to find a reputable graphics designer and have them, compile something for you so you can get it out. Now, for those of you that don't have music out right now, or maybe you're in between projects, this will be a good time to start promoting. Don't wait until the week of. That's the thing that I find, that there are a number of artists that will wait until the week of, or maybe 2 weeks before, and then all of a sudden you pop up. I know I've had countless times I've awakened to an image on Facebook or something. It's like, oh, dropping today.
It's like, what? Huh?
What? Wait a minute. I just saw you last week and you said absolutely nothing to me about it. So again, that's one thing that they can do. Now, for those of you that are really in an in-between time, you haven't written a song in a while, I would definitely seek direction from God. Where does he want you to go in this season? Maybe you have something, maybe it's not finished. Again, seek him first and see where you are to be in this season, where he wants you to go, who he wants you to work with. So just a few things.
That's good. That's good. See, I knew you had it. I told y'all she'd be knowing. But that's good stuff. And you do work with independent artists. I want to make sure people know that too. You have some great services that you provide. Let them know how they can connect with you in relation to that, because some people don't understand radio tracking. Some people don't understand product servicing. They don't understand a lot of those things, but those are services that you offer. So please share that information.
Yes, so I have the Amber Shaw Entertainment Group. I do radio servicing. I do radio tracking. You can call me on my cell phone. Yes, it's okay for you to call me. My number is 832-577-8251. And so what the radio servicing and tracking is, for those of you that have projects out, and if you don't already know what that is, simply I service your project to radio across the country, whether it's internet stations, terrestrial stations. If you're a terrestrial station, is the station that you can hear in your car. So if you're driving around and you're hitting that button or you're turning that knob, that's a terrestrial station. Right. So I service those. Then there are terrestrial stations that are BDS, and those are the stations that will help you get on the Billboard charts. So those are the charting stations. Yes. And I want to make certain that I say all radio works together. So you don't just want to do, I want to be on all of the BDS stations. Yeah, you do, but you want all radio. Your song should be able to impact not just BDS terrestrial, not just a non-reporting station, an internet station, any platform where you can grab your music. Because remember, it's not just about the terrestrial stations. You also have the digital side of it as well. So I do provide those services. I keep track of where your song is, where it debuted, where you moved up from, where you started, all of that great stuff. So you can contact me, the Amber Shaw Entertainment Group. My email is ambershawproductions with an S at gmail.com.
And I'll share that information on my Facebook as well as on Instagram as well. Connect with this young lady. And also, if you are an independent artist, a new artist, or even an artist in Texas, make sure she has your music. She does an amazing spotlight on her morning show. And so we want to make sure we're taking care of all these artists. That's our whole goal. That's why we wanted to do this today. We're trying to make an impact. Now, Sister Amber, I want you to go to work and go home. Don't you be out there gallivanting around the streets of Houston.
No, I did the morning show this morning, and I came back home, made a little bit of breakfast, and I've been working. Now I'm on with you, so I'm being productive. Productive.
That's the whole
I'm not out in these H-Town streets.
Well, we got to get back into the music. So everybody, again, is going through because they can't move around like they want to. That's really the problem. They just want to be able to move around like they want to. So if you could suggest a song that we can get into that would really encourage the people, what song would that be?
Ooh, to really encourage the people.
Pull one from your heart.
Pull one from my heart. Well, the very first one that comes to mind, and it is definitely dear to my heart, I mean, it would be Mighty God by Tanner Garrett. I mean, just that's what it is.
Let's get into it then. It's Inspirations with Carmina.